They may not be. You don't know their lives.
You know what? It should be a game. I'm going to say,
I wouldn't watch this.
when you start this, you need to start drinking too.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because that's the only way you can enjoy this.
Words are hard. Wait, the camera adds spots to my face.
Hi, I'm Vesta, and everything is worse than whiskey.
Hi, I'm Tenebrae. I'm going to be your host.
I'm sitting next to the host here, right next to me, the host. I'm Snoof.
Snooping out.
Snoofing out. The sooner the cooler. Here we go. After we talk to
I'm
Babe.
Crystal, and I'm ready to try these delicious whiskeys.
Me too. Let's start off first before we challenge ourselves.
Before we whiskey, we're going to whiskey because we are all too sober to talk. That's
Too
the thing.
sober.
Pre-whiskey. Vesta,
Oh, thanks.
allow me to hand it to you.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Vesta. Now let me hand over the
Back to
the
Snoop.
chalices.
That one's smaller.
This one's smaller?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, then I shall pour
Yeah.
a little more.
let's
Let it floweth.
let's
Let it floweth,
Make
I
it-
say. Here we go.
to a toast. A toast to.
To a toast
Whiskey.
with us and
To
To
whiskey.
whiskey. Yeah, it's very vanilla.
I knew you'd say that.
Thanks. You know me so well.
Slightly sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
I could probably do like a sip of this,
With
but
ice.
not
Be
not a
better
whole
with ice.
shot.
I
It-
put it in Coke.
Not
Oh, yeah.
not
Banana.
real
vanilla.
syrupy,
Vanilla
but very
Coke.
sweet.
Mhm.
I wouldn't drink it by itself, but with Coke, it makes a nice vanilla Coke.
I'm gonna do some science right now. Science. Woo!
That's a good
Oh.
Yeah,
clean-
this is a good way.
clean out your glass.
That's what we're gonna do. Is going to clean out our glass. This is our pre-whiskey challenge whiskey.
But also,
We're very cultured.
if we want to add water while we're doing the real whiskey challenge, like take a sip of it normally and then add some water. That's what the fancy Scotch tasters do because it opens it up, so to speak.
Pour water into my whiskey.
Yeah, like just a drop.
Interesting.
We are fancy. And up next, the apple. Crystal, why don't you pour these?
Sure.
Did I say Crystal?
Do you know your wife's name?
Sometimes.
So, these,
I can smell the apple already.
I only want a tiny, tiny bit of
Yeah,
the apple. Like, barely.
Oh, I feel like this is gonna hurt me. Just a side note. Like some of us went out last night. Actually,
We
all
all
of us
did.
went out
We were
last
all
night,
there.
and we all drank.
Well, the three of us had wine, so we're like fresh and ready for the whiskey. But you.
mine's healthy. It's good for you.
Side-
Antioxidants, grapes.
Side story is that I actually did a video prior to this one, which was the makeup one, which you may or may not have seen. And I started off 6 o'clock in the evening with whiskey, and I kept drinking whiskey while I was applying the makeup and doing the video. So by the time I got to the club, I had way too much whiskey, and now I woke up with a whiskey hangover,
Well, here we are.
and
On to more whiskey.
Yeah,
here's
All
to
right,
ya.
we're gonna cheers every
Grab.
single time.
Yeah.
at least for the pre-tastes.
Oh, it's so appley.
It is
Oh.
very apple.
Now this is going to be good with like cranberry juice.
I am actually going to add a little bit of that water
No.
into this. No, don't. No.
No, it was just a general critique.
Okay.
It's so appley.
Mhm.
Apples are good for you, Besta.
I don't think this one is.
Apple a day.
Oh,
It's like candy.
I like it
Oh.
more than the vanilla.
It reminds me of Washington Apple.
Yes.
Taco.
Put some cranberry in there. Add
Yeah.
some cranberry juice.
yes, I can do this.
Flavored whiskey is not real whiskey. That's why we're doing it not as part of the actual challenge.
Yeah.
The challenge is to actually drink it.
It's like if you want to drink with whiskey and vanilla, get some your own separate vanilla.
Yeah, make it fucking...
Don't ruin the whiskey and put it in the entire bottle, because maybe you want some without it.
Well,
Is that words of wisdom?
sure.
Words of wisdom.
Super wise.
Signed
All
off
right.
by Vesta. She knows.
Can do.
Absolutely.
I'm wondering what's that.
Okay, so the reason why we're doing this here is that, especially in the LA goth scene, is that whiskey tends to be one of the drinks that most goths actually consume,
It's true.
and it doesn't
Kind of.
it cross the line for both sexes drink whiskey. As a matter of fact, I would say that
More
more.
goth ladies.
Yeah,
drink whiskey?
absolutely. Yeah, some of these.
Probably a very high concentration of women whiskey drinkers are our people.
And that's why we love goth women.
There's
Yeah.
many reasons.
Some of these guys need to women up. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do here today is we have 4 different whiskeys. We have Bullet, we have Crown Royal, we have Jim Beam's Double Cut, and we have Rebel Yell. Now,
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Didn't work.
Off-screen fisting.
Oh.
No, you got it in there.
that's what she said.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the whiskeys are here. We already pre-poured them
Science.
for science, obviously. And they are labeled on the bottom, but we don't know which one's which.
It's a secret.
So we all get to pour the whiskeys, and then we get to try them out. So we're going to try
Oh,
the
wait.
first
I
one.
forgot to write things down.
Start over.
Do over. Everybody freeze. Piece of paper.
You can share pens, but you cannot share dictions.
Hi, Richard.
Obviously, we completely thought this through.
Oh,
Coming
so
up
this
with
is going to be our guesses of
Yeah.
what it is.
Yes.
Mm.
But then, this is problematic.
I feel like I want all 4 in front of me, and I just go, and then decide, because I'm going to forget.
Well, we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Right? We're going to be like, oh, this tastes
You
like.
can change your answer
freedom.
later.
But I
like
do-
if you try
that's
another
true,
one later.
that's
and, like,
true.
actually.
The thing that I didn't think through, probably don't need you recording this, is that since they are matched up, how are we gonna?
Well, we're going to label...
For each drink. So
Yeah.
this is
Okay,
the first
so we
drink.
can put them in order.
Yeah, we'll keep
Right.
them like in a line.
Like
We
1,
don't know
2,
which
3,
one's
4.
Oh, okay.
which, but we'll just
And
make
then
sure we
we're
keep
like
them.
1,
Cool.
2, 3, 1, 2,
Like wine
3,
tasting.
4.
Yes. Yeah, so just make sure we keep the beakers in their spots.
And then the Roman numerals would be that what it actually is.
Yes.
Cool. Very, very complicated whiskey science.
So there's I, and
Ivy.
IV, or IV for short.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and
Whoa.
start the.
That sounded exactly like one of the text message noises.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Weird, right?
We're not drunk yet.
I know.
This would be more interesting if we have some sort of cool soundtrack in the background. Welcome back, everyone. We're here with our host. Here with our host,
That one.
That person over there.
this guy. I'm done. I'm done.
You're snooping out.
Calm down, everyone.
Just for those of you who've just come by to check us out.
We're back from the break.
Yeah, we've already pre-whiskied. So,
We had to.
yes, to break the silence. The ice. Break both. I don't know. Break a leg. So what we're going to do is go ahead and try each whiskey. We're going to go ahead and pour it for each person. And we're going to try it. And we can tell, we'll tell you guys what we think about each one.
We know you
Right.
care what we think.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. From here, I'm going to go all the way down. We don't know which one's
1,
which.
2, 3, 4. Huh? Yes, according to my
Yes.
paper.
Indeed.
If you're using,
They do not correlate to how these are placed.
we're using
These are
science,
just for fun.
so we have numbers on the paper.
Science
So,
for booze.
Science for booze. Hashtag science for booze. This is a hashtag
Hashtag generator.
generator. Hashtag
Yeah.
generator. Hashtag.
Whiskey number 1. Yeah.
I feel like we should have poured more.
Well,
Says I, who have been hungover.
we'll be fine.
I'm covering the bottom with my finger so I don't accidentally see it.
Oh,
Oh,
good
I
call. I wasn't thinking.
I
Well,
didn't
you
see it.
didn't see it. And that's what
Baby
matters.
lettuce in it.
Oh wait, here you
I don't
can.
need
Well,
that.
that's totally okay because
I don't get mine.
Yes.
ching. Okay.
To
Down one.
science.
To science. Booze for science.
Booze for science.
I don't like to smell it first.
Okay, so this
Ooh.
is smooth.
There's.
I think it's one of those two.
I agree.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think this is
Really?
bullet.
No, it's totally
It's
not.
not bullet, but I've never had these.
You've
I
been
know, that's why
vetoed.
I'm like, I haven't had either of
Based
these.
on-
Oh
I feel
shit!
like
I've had all of them.
Let me read the description if it says.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Oh, I don't know what Kentucky tastes like.
Because that's where I'm from.
I always forget that.
Mm.
You're
Now
made
you
of-
know.
I have no idea.
Oh, you're made of whiskey.
This one's also Kentucky.
Yeah, they're bourbons,
Mm.
dude.
That's what makes it Kentucky.
So it makes
That's
it
what makes it bourbon.
So I'm going to say
How about
mine is bullet. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna say that it's Devil's Cut. And it is okay for us to change our answers as we taste other things.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm also gonna say Devil's Cut. I'm just gonna write DC for short.
Cool.
It's not like you guys can see them anyways. Can you see this? This is a
No.
blank
Like-
piece of paper.
Probably not.
I'm gonna go.
Water rinse.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
didn't finish mine.
Me neither.
Catch up.
Can't wait to see what clever cutting you do with this. Oh, you want to finish it?
Wait, there's gonna be cutting?
I mean,
Not that kind of goth
I
channel.
mean, you want to make it like you can cut it interesting.
Oh, I can like add explosions.
explosions.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I can't do all that.
That's not my lipstick.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Just a side note,
I mean, it's entirely
That-
possible that it was mine from a different time.
Because- that glass hasn't been used for a very long time.
So
Ew,
it
so it probably
probably
is
is.
mine.
Yeah.
Old Vesta lipstick.
Okay, well, I'm feeling the effects now, and I'm
It's
liking it.
totally the Devil's Cut.
I think so too.
So we got
Based on from
Jim Beam experience.
so you
But
guys
not that
are
kind.
you three are Devil's Cut,
I think so.
Yeah.
and then we get one bullet. Okay.
Crystal
But I
has
might change my
a
mind
Crystal
later.
has red yellow slash Devil's
Yeah,
Cut.
because I couldn't decide
Yeah.
for sure,
Okay.
but I'm leaning more towards
All right, we're gonna try whiskey number 2. Those with special effects, the HD version, you will see like a number come up. Those for who have like the SD version, sorry.
Thank you.
Is this going to be released on VHS? I still have a VHS player.
Just only on VHS.
Only on
Oh yes.
here.
Oh, am I pouring for everyone?
Our
Sure.
our lovely assistant here,
Not an assistant.
and this
Hey.
not assistant, head of pouring.
Yeah.
Science.
Whiskey mistress.
I like that. Yeah.
Whiskey.
Yeah. I'll put a little more.
I'm not great at ratios.
Sorry, I don't need
Crystal
a lot.
I
Just
don't-
numbers.
yeah.
You know. But we're gonna leave that. That there's still more in there.
Ugh.
Someone's gotta drink it.
Like,
You're
it's
home,
yours then.
so-
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
live
driving.
here.
You're home.
Okay.
Round
Welcome
two.
back, folks. Round 2.
Fight.
For science.
Crystal
Booze
keeps
for science.
Crystal keeps drinking at first. She's like, all right, let's go.
No, I'm
We're like,
smelling
oh.
Water again.
Hmm.
Okay, this one has a little bit more of a bite.
I think it's real yellow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking first.
Keep Billy idling in the wrong direction.
You know, by the time I get to the third one, I'm not even gonna be able. I'm like,
I know.
gin.
I'm thinking between Crown or Rebel Yell, but I'm thinking more Rebel.
Because I don't think it tastes like Crown at all.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go with Rebel Yell.
I also haven't had a lot of food today, so this is gonna get
I'm gonna give this an
interesting.
RY. Thank you, folks. We'll be with you shortly once.
This one definitely does have more of a bite, so I almost want to say
He knows Rebel Yell, though. That's it. That's
Yeah.
That
The
was the one
Devil's
he
Cut.
brought
But you've
to
had
the-
it more recently. I haven't had it in probably a couple of years.
You know, Devil's Cut, based on the name,
Devil's Cut's
it sounds
intense.
like
Yeah.
Devil's
Serious.
would
Yeah.
cut you when you drink it, so it sounds like it would have more bite.
okay. So do you know what Devil's Cut is?
Oh yeah, it's a cute story.
Tell us. Why don't you tell us about it?
Do you want to tell it, or do you want me to tell it?
Well,
Let's have Vesta tell us a story about.
Devil's cut.
whiskey, Mr. Story Time. So the Devil's Cut is how they refer to when the whiskey barrel, like after it's emptied, there's part of the whiskey that gets absorbed into the wood of the barrel, and then they saturate the barrel to get that whiskey barrel flavor out,
Oh, wow.
and then they brew another batch with that, so it has even more intensive flavor.
Interesting.
And there's also something called the Angel's Cut, which I forget what it is, but I recall it being kind of gross because it was like a white whiskey because it's less aged. Whiskey story time.
White whiskey.
Remember we had white whiskey at that
Oh,
event?
the
Tasted like
ghost
tequila.
pepper.
That was weird. It tasted like tequila.
It tastes like
By
tequila.
the
I
way,
mean, even
everybody,
the drinks
I
were
want
like
you- I want you to
tequila
see
drinks
my-
that they
I
made
want you
it
to
with,
see
so-
my chest.
White whiskey is a lie.
That please.
I was gonna say I
Craft
only see
whiskey.
half of it.
Whiskey and cats.
We're into cats too.
There's a cat
And
here
cats.
somewhere.
Yes.
We may have our cat join us
Aw.
for the fourth drink.
No, she's our cat.
Umbra, come have whiskey with us.
Bro.
We can give her some drugs.
She already
has a
had
catnip
drugs.
stash.
Catnip. It was her birthday last month.
Yeah, I brought her a birthday present.
She's a
Okay.
Halloween black kitten.
No, I got her a little bat toy.
Going the opposite way. Get
You
over
guys all want to know this, so you're like, tell us more about your
Let me
life.
tell you about a present I got from a cat. It's pretty cool.
it. We love cats and whiskey.
We do.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
He's not lying.
What more?
Okay, I'm drinking very slow. Sorry.
I am really, really.
Well,
buzzed
now I'm
right
torn between Devil's Cut and Rebel Yell.
Yeah. It is hard to tell.
I've never had
I've never had
What-
either
if
of
it-
these two. I've had regular
is there a
Jim Beam,
description
but
of
I've
it?
not had Devil's Cut before.
The award-winning American
I think-
whiskey that you want more and more and more.
Wait, does it say that?
No.
Oh.
You guys know what to do now. You need to change it.
It needs to say that on there.
Man,
I saw him open for Morrissey.
man,
Really?
I'm
How was it?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait,
Saw that.
when was the Morrissey show?
A week or two ago?
Yeah.
the first
At
one
the
just
Hollywood Bowl?
the first one just seemed
Wait,
very Jim
was that
Beam-y
the
to me.
same week that I went to?
Now they
Mayhem?
have to watch us
Yes.
hang out.
Yeah, but
And so that's what happens. You get like drunk goths here. We're gonna be talking about shit.
it's like Devil's Cut. It's like
I'm sure you hate
it's
Morrissey.
like,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
give a
cut
shit.
ya.
It's fine.
I'm gonna have more bite. However, like it's just the first one seemed more Jim Beam-y to me. But like now,
It's freaking out.
but it's called Devil's Cut.
Anyway, I don't know. It might have been when you went to me.
Devil's Cut has
Yes.
more alcohol
It was
also.
Hollywood.
Oh, so maybe that
40%, 45.
Oh,
maybe that's
okay.
why maybe that's why it has a little more bite
Which
too.
one makes
It's
you
got more
feel more
alcohol.
drunk?
Oh my god. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah. The words bullet and Devil's Cut both have 90%, and the others have 80. I believe.
That is true.
So. Yep.
That's a
So-
thing.
It would be interesting if we had both of them.
Oh man.
That might
Well,
explain
the
why
first
I'm
one
so
was-
fucked up
The
right
first
now.
one was very
I'm pretty
smooth.
sure
The
we've
second
had
one
those
had
too.
more bite. So let's drink up. I've got some water here.
Sorry, I'm slow.
We're going to.
Oh my god! Did I just like Crystal and I? Come on, we are just like
Yeah.
Guys, come on.
downing
now.
this.
Well, mine's done, but I have water. Why is there a number on my water glass though?
I think it was when we were.
Ooh.
At least
we were
an Umbra.
convinced about what was
Water
going on.
glass.
So my water glass is. Does this have a label?
Oh shit.
Okay. This one
It's
doesn't
the
have.
one without the label.
Okay. I think I know the
Oh
problem.
my god.
Here's what happens when you let Goths science. Okay, so number one is Rebel Yell. It was on my water glass. It was supposed to be on the bottle.
That's interesting.
All right, listen,
I
folks.
have a feeling someone kind of
All right, let me. It took an hour to figure this out.
sober.
This is much more complicated than you could ever know.
Okay, I think if we had drinks, this would have done by much quicker. We function.
Yeah,
we
we
function
do.
well with it.
We're functional
But
alcoholics.
but without it, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
How do we?
We don't make good choices.
We need whiskey. We need cats. We need burritos.
You need burrito. I mean, I need a burrito right now, actually.
Post whiskey burritos.
Round
Oh, we
three.
can-
Right, I know. I'm like, I'm just gonna start.
Next
Yeah,
episode.
Crystal.
It's taking too long.
Next episode, burrito challenge.
Ooh, that's your channel.
No. Yeah, my channel. Tune in.
You should.
Yeah, tune in.
Oh my god, you could totally, like, you would know what place each burrito is from.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
Like, we'd have to go get
Easily-
them for him.
easily.
Name that burrito.
Name that burrito. Coming up soon. Next weekend.
On the God channel.
Seth, will
on-
you name
on-
that burrito?
On
love
Snoof Does Burritos. Or something cooler, I'll think of it.
Burrito. Done.
Snooferito.
It's like,
Oh
keep
wait,
me
no,
Alright.
around.
cheese.
Skull.
Science, school. Crown. I can tell by smelling it.
It's Crown. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this
not
is
Boa,
Crown.
it's Crown.
Crown's
It
very
has a-
distinctive.
yeah.
Yeah,
Crystal knows
Canada.
too.
Yeah.
Crystal knows too.
I like
Okay.
it.
So CR. I love how all of them have.
For me.
You just do like a shot.
I love a.
I did. That's how I
Well,
do whiskey.
yeah. I mean,
I know.
I thought we were shooting all of them.
Oh no.
Oh.
I
Okay.
am sipping like a gentleman. Thank you.
You are a gentleman.
You're
and a
like.
scholar.
You're like.
Yeah.
And the Scott.
Literally.
You're like
Cheat.
Gentleman Jack, of which we do not have.
Oh yeah.
So Vesta drinks and knows things. So
That's actually true. I feel like that line was taken from me.
I drink and I know things.
It was.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Crown Royal for sure.
what is
How's
giving me
it
the
going,
fourth one?
Crystal?
I
I
don't know.
like crown.
I know.
Crystal knows. Crystal knows that hurt. That's why she's enjoying it. But also, she's not a shooter.
Me neither. Like I can drink most human beings that I know under the table, but I cannot do shots. I can't do it.
You have yet to drink me.
Oh, what?
I hate when people buy me
Inappropriate.
shots and I'm like sipping it. I'm like, sorry guys, I don't
Hello.
do it.
Oh,
like,
it's
ah,
getting
shot.
warm in here now.
It's getting a little warm
Saucy.
in here.
You guys
Hands
are all
are.
matching. I feel like I should have worn black and white T-shirt, which I almost did.
Yeah, but you look
No.
so cool.
No. See, this is just a representation of who we are. You know.
Well, I have a lot of black and white T-shirts too. Fuck you.
No, but
No, you not, Vesta.
you look. This
You
this
could
is
wear
how
everything
she is
that's
though.
worse than
She
whiskey.
is-
Oh no! Yeah, you should have. Oh,
Your everything is worse than whiskey shirt.
I thought about it, but I felt like I don't
it's a
know.
little
Like,
too on point. You're like,
it's
I want
too
to
on
be.
point.
I want to be more mysterious. I want to
Yeah.
be. How about just a
Did I
black
show you
one?
that shirt they made me?
I don't think so.
They made me a shirt for my birthday last year, and it says in like the sort of old English font, "Everything is worse than whiskey," because I said that once.
And it was awesome.
And
And
I
it
was-
stuck with
When I was
us.
like falling on the floor of a photo booth, and I was
Yes!
like, "Everything is worse than whiskey."
Oh, I have that picture.
That picture's
There's-
fucking hilarious.
There's no time to find it.
That
He's
door
like
slam,
back
by
and
the
I'm
way,
hanging
was
under the table.
the ghost.
That
We
was
have
the
a
ghost
ghost.
of Richard who hates whiskey.
Really?
Yeah. He's one of those people that's like it tastes like poison to him.
Wait,
No, that's Wiley too.
Yeah,
Oh,
You're outing your friends.
like
Sorry, sorry.
like a coyote?
Kinda, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it was 6'4" coyote.
Yum, yum, yum,
Yeah.
yum, yum.
meow meow meow. Oh,
You can splice in and post.
I am
the-
totally splicing this.
See,
Maybe.
I told you you can do cuts.
Exactly.
Like you can cut to
Devil's
you can
cuts.
cut. You can devil's cut.
Oh my.
Ha ha.
I love this one.
Seth's getting very distracted.
Oh,
Cute.
was that your glasses or Jess's?
I don't know.
That's
They're-
actually really
They're
cute.
not mine, but yeah, that's one of my favorites.
They were Jess's.
Let's see.
See, I'm wearing a black and white T-shirt like you guys in that picture.
So you do have black and white T-shirts.
No, she does.
Oh,
No.
wait a minute.
I was about
Where-
to
what?
say. Well, that's ancient.
That is an
That
old
was
one, but it's popping up.
I'm,
Oh crap!
I see that the little like you got a message and I automatically someone messaged me. Oh,
It's not all about you.
oh, that's
Do this later. What are you doing?
I'm trying to
somebody's
find.
on their phone
I
right
know,
now while we're
so
doing a whiskey
awkward.
challenge.
This is relevant. Hold on, it takes a minute. I'm finding that everything is worse than whiskey photo. In the photo booth.
We're gonna fast forward this right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said, you can cut things and make stuff fast forward. Time is interesting.
Time is interesting.
Time is time.
Time is fleeting.
This
Madness.
This is the second Rocky Horror reference done in a video.
That's actually not that many.
did I make the
No,
reference?
no, it was the last one I did.
Your makeup thing?
Yes,
What
and the
happened?
makeup thing. Yeah, I did a whole. There's a light.
Aw, that's cute.
That's actually my favorite Rocky song.
That's cute. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Yes.
The floor of the photo booth at Complex. R.I.P. Complex.
Everything's worse than
And there was a
That's
picture
me.
of you too. So one of the things about LA is that we have so many clubs, and we watch
Yeah.
our venues.
We have a good community, but it's hard to keep intact.
Yeah, so they die, and we just gotta keep recycling.
You know what? Okay, next year's to Complex. R.I.P. Complex.
Aw.
R.I.P. Monte Cristo. Yeah.
And Dragonfly.
And
Dragonfly!
Everything!
I mean, yeah.
So sad.
Actually, I had a talk with Tara this morning.
Tara, where the fuck are you?
She was supposed to be here,
Oh my God!
but she
I know you're
partied.
sleeping.
Yeah, she partied really late, and she couldn't make it. But she did say that for example, L.A. Goths and Whiskey. That's the number one thing. Second, San Francisco Goths. They don't do as much.
They also don't have a lot of them.
Yeah, they're like two venues. L.A. We feel like we don't have much, but we're kind of
We do.
spoiled.
We are spoiled.
We're if you go anywhere else,
There's just
anywhere,
like one place.
there's one
Yeah.
place, and is some places are better. Yeah, some places are awesome, some places, but there's like one, and we got so many, and it's so cool. But places are getting closed down.
And I was like, we have less
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
though.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go for round 4.
Darn.
We've had some good ones go down, and
Dang.
we're gonna drink.
That's some good ones.
We've had some good ones go down with us, and
we are
gonna-
not intoxicated.
Wow.
This is all colored water.
That's not true.
It's iced tea.
It is at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So you gave me like all the whiskey.
She knows the person who can handle it the most.
I know, that's probably true.
Yeah, but that's
I
the
just-
But I didn't eat food.
Okay, so I assume this one is Bullet is not
I
my
think so,
favorite,
too.
so I just did a little bit.
I know
didn't
what.
about you,
Blasphemy.
Crystal. I'm learning so much this weekend.
Crystal-
It's too
Crystal's a crown girl.
smoky-ish.
I think Crown
A,
Royal's
she's
way more
Crystal's
No, it's
Canadian.
too smoky.
Smoky.
Like the
Oh,
smoky.
that's why I like it.
Crystal's
Oh.
Canadian.
Like,
That's
mm.
interesting. Crystal's
And-
Canadian.
And
I'm not, but-
I know both Bess and I, we love Bullet. That's our
Bullet,
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bullet.
And then I go for Jack.
Oh yeah, that's Bullet. Oh,
Oh,
my
we have a
God.
long history with Jack.
See? That's why I was like, I just give myself
Hold
a
on.
little.
Drink it from the bottle.
But it's
Guys.
That's so fucking LA
Okay.
rock star.
So I was like, okay, DC, RY,
Oh.
CR, BB, Bullet Bourbon.
What's happening?
Baby.
Staying with a friend in Oakland.
It's definitely
while I
Bullet.
was up there,
I love Bullet.
She had the skull bong.
Oh my god. And oddly enough, the
I didn't
skull
even-
bong
I didn't even bring it up. There was like,
Right
oh god,
there.
that's traumatic.
Are we gonna
right
Are we doing
here.
Are we gonna do
It's
the bong
literally-
challenge?
Like whiskey bombs.
No,
What's happening?
I already did that challenge like twice in one night on my birthday. I don't remember my birthday.
I do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you video it, you'll always remember it.
No. There's actually
Okay.
2 birthdays.
Oh,
in there,
wait.
but
So
Wait,
Oh,
to Complex
R.I.P.
and
Complex,
Monte Cristo
Dragonfly.
and Dragonfly, and some cool stuff was at the Lash. That's good
and
too.
yeah, and also like
The
a shout out
last.
for all the other clubs that actually support the goth scene, like
Yeah.
the El Cid,
Flash.
Oh my God.
Flash,
Yeah.
Echoplex.
Echoplex,
Nah.
Board Nurse,
Foreigners. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's great. It's great.
We've lost many homes.
And
I
into
thought you just swished
into
whiskey.
future into
No, it was
future
water.
to future new homes.
Oh, I'm confused now.
Wait.
It doesn't taste like blood.
Oh, I thought it did. I was like, here, Seth, have
What
it.
if
Just-
you were
Oh.
right?
There's a twist at the end.
I'm so, remember when last night they gave me some of your drink and I thought it was Jack, but it was Bullet. What's wrong with me?
Wait, are you
I
thinking
don't
number 2 is
know.
Bullet?
I don't know. I don't know what
You're
I think
like, I'm just
anymore.
Because if any of
man.
them, if any other one was Bullet, it'd be number 2. But this just tastes like Bullet to me.
I think so.
This
That's why I
this
didn't finish
actually
it.
Well, we've had.
longer.
Let's see.
It tastes like
We've already had 5 whiskeys, so it's kind of hard to.
No, we've
Six.
had
We've had
6
six.
whiskeys.
Well, no, I mean not including this,
okay. 5 going on 6.
because I'm still trying to figure this out.
Vesta.
I'm gonna stick with
So-
my answers.
Your
Uh,
answers look like a child wrote.
I'm Snoof.
Hi.
Yeah. I introduced myself as Snoop, and I'll have you know,
Probably is
today is
bullet, but-
amazing. We had shrimp tacos earlier.
Ooh, don't talk about food. I want
Vesta's like, I need.
We went to
food.
Baja Fresh, and I gotta tell you,
We can go to some place.
Cactus. We go to Cactus.
it was
Yeah.
oh cactus.
It's right there.
Cactus.
It's like
Well,
walking
no, it's that
distance.
way. There's also Boneyard.
Boneyard. I've never been to Boneyard.
Dude.
Boneyard has
Dude,
whiskey.
they have the best whiskey cocktails.
Do we need more whiskey? Yes.
Do we need?
Always
more
yes.
whiskey?
Oh God! Unfortunately, you're not going to see the rest of this because it's going to be.
We're bringing the laptop
This
with
is
us to
super
Boneyard.
ugly. So okay, I've
It's
written.
Oh.
There's going to be bonus features at the end of this VHS tape.
Are you changing your answers, Vesta?
No, but I'm putting in a
Okay.
note that
Like-
it's a question mark that these two might be.
Oh, so everything is a question mark.
exchanged? No, it's just pointing at
Oh.
these two.
So you think Devil's? You
Then
think
that
number
would
one?
mean I don't like
No, no,
Devil's
no,
Cut
no, no,
then,
no.
because I
You
can't
think
finish it.
number one could
Devil's
possibly
Cut
be
is
bullet?
intense though, so you actually
So
may
maybe
not
that-
like it.
Yeah.
I
so
feel like
maybe-
Devil's
not
Cut
like it.
could be number two. I'm going to put these to be
We
switched
thought we knew what we were doing.
because I'm less familiar with those.
You're
Devil's
like a drunk child.
no
wrote this.
Devil's
That's
Cut.
true.
Oh,
I'm like
I don't know.
okay. All right, so I'm like, okay, first one, it tastes Jim Beanie. I've had some beans in my life with Jim's, and you combine them two, it makes Jim Bean. And
Some
it's,
ghost beans.
there's ghosts. Don't. That's our Wi-Fi password. Dustin, you blew it. Now everybody can log into our Wi-Fi. Oh God.
Why didn't?
I'm like
Okay.
looking at this. I'm like, what other whiskey is there I haven't labeled?
We're gonna
yet?
get hacked into. The Russians are gonna take
you
over.
did not put Rebel Yell anywhere.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I love
Oh
the
my
Russians.
God.
Where
Love
are
you
you living with
guys.
the Russian dude? I have Russian blood.
Okay.
That's why I can drink so much.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna.
But
All
like
right.
the Jew kind, so it's different.
The Jew kind of.
RB. What's that?
Rebel.
yeah,
what
no,
is
that's
that?
a difference.
RB.
Bullet.
Rebels.
RB.
Okay.
Rebel Bullet.
Mm. Clear
Rebel-
thoughts. Clear thoughts.
Rebel
Water.
bells.
Water.
Ugh.
You guys, I had a.
There's no water in here.
I know, it's like
God.
my water's
Well,
gone.
Who's
Okay.
The apocalypse
Who's the
now.
All right,
roommate?
all right.
More water. Can you bring it to us?
Yeah, he's doing
Picture.
laundry right now.
He will not be
He is
amused.
non-God. All right, so
But he's a good
right
one.
now, so round
You're like, he's not God. He doesn't like whiskey.
so round 4. This is how we
Still
are labeling this right now or scoring right now. I am fucked up. We got 1 for Bullet,
He's dying.
1 for Rebel Yell. What did you get?
We both put Bullet.
He's fucked up,
Oh wait, I wasn't paying attention.
and then Bullet. I have no idea what yours says.
It's Bullet.
This
Bullet
is what
bourbon.
snooping out looks like. If you see this in your child, contact medical professionals.
In your child. Because you're a child. Aw.
Detect the signs of snooping early in life.
This is my full form. This is called snooping. If you haven't looked it up on Urban Dictionary, I am full on snooping right now.
Yes, you are.
Oh man. Okay.
Alright,
Anyway,
Okay.
should we
You-
start
saying
reviewing?
words.
You get okay.
Okay.
Okay, number
I'm still
one.
drinking.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's not done.
You've
No,
already
that's
written
not-
down your answer.
So I wrote it down.
Okay.
I'm still drinking.
Okay.
From the first frame of this pre-film we filmed earlier.
That made sense.
We had
There's a little bit
No.
of slurring from all of us, just so you know. We may be drunk.
we had a bloopers reel we referred to.
Maybe
talking.
Seth shouldn't be the spokesperson for this.
You should
No,
probably just
I don't
stop
even know where this
talking
is
now.
going at.
I was the first one.
And you have.
Like you were taking your pants off.
I'm not wearing a belt.
This
So
is when the
pants-
director.
So pants
Yells
may
cut.
come off faster than before.
No.
We had
Wait, I'm
There's-
ready to do the.
there's a
I'm
blue-
ready
Okay,
to find out
Crystal's-
the real
Crystal's
answer.
trying
Number
to keep on
one.
track.
okay. Number one is number one. Number one is which is
No, it was
whiskey
Rebel
number
Yell. It's
Rebel
Rebel
Yell.
Oh, they're all
Damn it.
fucked up.
Oh,
Wrong!
What?
We thought we knew what we were doing.
I had conflict.
I know. I was like,
Okay,
I-
so Rebel Yell is a really smooth one.
Yeah, it's actually the
What?
cheapest of this
Yeah.
Are you
whole bunch.
serious?
Yes.
It's like
Rebel Yell. I'm gonna go into like whiskey mistress mode now. Rebel Yell is like $10 or $11 at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it's 11, $10.99.
It was
There
smooth.
you go.
It
Buy
was,
some of
I just
that.
bought it.
it was
Yeah.
smooth, but I liked the little bit of cut from number 2, which was
Yeah.
Devil's Cut. I'm
Oh.
assuming.
Maybe. We don't know.
Because like I have an arrow. Because once I realized like
Yeah,
Devil's
well,
Cut,
we both thought
like
it's-
how can Devil's
like
Cut
one or
be
the other.
smooth if it's called
Wow.
Devil's Cut?
You thought Bullet was Rebel Yell. That means you
It's gotta have
pay
some
half
kick.
the
I gotta
money
taste
for
it again
something
now.
like-
Oh man, I'm gonna be so
But I remember,
fucked
like,
up the rest of my
back
life.
when-
For the rest of my life.
But like back when you were drinking less, and like Steven and Josh would buy Devil's Cut, and
Wow.
like we would all drink it,
Yeah.
and you were like,
I'm-
"That's gross."
I've never had Rebel
You thought it
Yell,
was gross.
so I assumed
I
like
think
Well,
because you knew it was
I
cheap,
like it.
and you weren't.
I
drinking that
assumed
much.
Well,
this would be the smoother one because it was like
We're just gonna
this
eat
is a
yellow
nice.
every
This
time.
is really
Yeah.
nice. I
Ah,
thought
this is what happens when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This
okay.
is actually we're videotaping what happens when you're at a club and people are
Videotape
talking.
is VHS,
But
which
this
this
is
will be
quiet,
released on
so-
VHS in the pop-out
Exclusively
clamshell
on VHS,
Disney
yeah.
DVD VHS tape.
It will be signed by our cat.
You can add it to our
Uh-uh.
official Umbra signature.
Oh, there she is.
Number 2 is letter I.
That's
What?
3.
What?
Wait, what?
Number 2 was Bullet? No way.
Oh my
No!
god!
Wait, look, we like exchanged them.
Shit!
Ah,
Wow.
how are we?
This
I
is-
love
Whiskey
This
people.
is embarrassing. I don't want to share this.
Can we?
Our
Okay.
whiskey knowledge is terrible.
Oh,
I don't want to. I feel like shame has come upon my house. It's not my house anymore, but like.
I really,
Yeah.
I really like the number 2 and 4 though.
I mean, house metaphorically.
Devil's Cut's really good. You know,
Yeah, I mean that's. I
if,
used to buy them a lot more.
assuming it's number 4.
It is.
But like,
Yeah.
number 2 and
Are you
4.
cheating?
Number
Wait.
2 and 4 were my favorites.
okay.
Oh, actually, I thought that 4 might have been Devil's Cut, and okay, I did
The
exchange.
Okay.
whole world
those.
is upside down.
Okay,
Hmm.
so-
No, but actually, I was kind of close because I thought those might have been exchanged, and I wrote it down. and I
No,
was...
you were way off.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, it was
Rebel-
Rebel Yell. Sorry.
Rebel
yeah,
Yell
you're
was
right.
number 1 Vesta. Number 2 is Bullet. Everything is upside down. The world is a lie.
And so number 3, our 3 was 2, which was Crown Royale.
Which
We-
we all
okay, we
got
all-
that.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
all knew
yeah,
that.
specific. Well, okay. Also,
Crown,
like,
thanks for being consistent. We all understand you.
also,
And you're delicious.
Whiskey Mistress interruption. Those are all bourbons.
Whiskey
This
Mistress
is Canadian,
interruption.
yeah.
So it is,
Hashtag
it is
Canadian.
really different. Because, no, it is. Like,
These are
Canadian
all
whiskey is
Kentucky.
different.
These are all
Yeah.
Kentucky.
You know, I think it would be even more if of a challenge if we had like some Irish whiskey too, like Jameson.
These two.
Which is also very
Oh.
obvious.
Right.
Like,
Okay,
Jameson
I
is
don't
very
like
obvious.
Jameson. I
We're
know.
gonna have to do a whiskey challenge part 2.
I know.
Yeah.
No, there
Okay.
will be a whiskey
Yeah,
challenge
okay.
part 2,
With Tara
and
Nuts.
we're gonna have more
Please,
people.
Please, bring,
Bitches.
yes.
No, you guys are invited, and we're gonna bring other people, like maybe Jeffrey and Tara. It's gonna be back. Tara,
Ah.
you're gonna be fucking here. to drink that shit.
It's on
You
video.
deserve it,
It's
man.
legit.
Tara.
Tara, I am fucked up.
Tara,
Sorry.
I miss you. Come,
Edit.
Come whiskey with us. Okay,
So number 3, we were all correct.
correct.
Yes.
So
Yes.
number 4.
Number 4 was
The
whatever's
Devil's
left.
Cut.
Devil's
That
Cut.
was
Which
this.
was my least
And it's-
favorite.
Wow.
Which actually makes sense.
Okay,
You
guys.
said about what you like.
So
Yeah,
here's
we
the
like it.
science.
But I thought it was what?
I gave the rest of mine to Seth. 'cause
He's
I was
a
like,
drunk child.
No.
Wow.
No.
No.
So 1 out of 4 whiskeys we got right. You're
I'm so
really
ashamed.
sad.
bad.
I'm so ashamed.
I'm really sad now.
I'm so
Yeah.
ashamed.
I don't
Now-
like to be
like-
a sad
Now,
drunk.
now I feel
like,
like
we're all pretty happy drunk, so I'm
now
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad now.
these two were similar. They
But they're not like.
no, they're
No,
not.
they're not.
They're not back to back. But like
Yeah.
out of 4, like these were the ones that had like a little
'Cause
more
also,
bite.
like-
They were really good. This one like was
Wow.
medium, and then this one like was smooth, but like it was
smooth
smooth.
but intense.
It was smooth, but like didn't have like
wow.
something that, like it just needed a little more something to it. You
Right.
know?
It's
Yeah.
like lacking in the like smoky flavors.
Yeah, it's like smooth, but like
Smooth but a little boring.
oh.
Yeah. I do like the sweet.
Hello, you guys are awake? I know we are.
There's so much
Who
music
out there has
happening.
perfect pitch?
Wait, do you?
No.
It's
You
okay.
might.
I can.
I have the opposite of that. I'm like a step above tone deaf.
Aww.
Guys, if this is a G,
What?
please listen and let me know.
Get out your guitar tuners.
Make a cut. I'm pulling out my
So,
piano.
Oh God.
overall, all us whiskey tasters, we kind of failed.
I'm really
And-
ashamed.
Disappointed.
Well, what?
Okay, I did it. That's a G.
A side note,
I can't whiskey,
Okay.
but I can glass.
I can glass.
It's a little sharp,
Well,
but
you got the full snoof.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a G. It's a little sharp, but it's if
Like
we add
cheddar.
a little water to it.
Oh wait, I want to drink that.
She's like, but that was not water.
that didn't change it much.
Are we doing science?
I think you
It's still a little sharp.
are doing sounds. What the fuck is happening?
And this is like, you know, this.
This is my life. Like all of this.
You like, you know, when you buy like a DVD and you have like this extra special features.
Very
This is
extra.
special features right here. Special
Yeah,
features is
tuning
right
your
Seth
here.
is a special feature.
Whiskey tuning.
It's still a little sharp, but I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, can we just like drink for fun now?
We're gonna start to drink for fun, so
Okay,
you know,
guys, stay tuned for the
You don't
special
wanna see
features
that. It's
afterwards.
stupid. It's
We're gonna
super
crank up the
stupid.
tunes, and we're gonna drink for fun. This was all drinking for
That
science.
was for science.
Science!
Now you are
Yay,
gonna
science.
you are not gonna want to miss this. You're gonna want to post it on your Netflix. You're gonna want to post.
That's not even a thing.
I'm dying.
I meant Netscape. You're-
That's not a thing either.
What?
Your angel fire, your geo.
Okay,
paintings.
everybody get on. Everybody get on. Everybody get on. Everybody get on. Everybody get on your IRQ.
Oh, and it's nice.
Everybody get on your IRQ. Message your friends. Let them know that AOL Instant Messenger is going to let them know about the bullet, which is this one, number.
Yay, Vesta understands my life now.
Number I,
Three.
which was.
Roman
Mm.
numerals of
Wait.
3. No, that's the 3 on the beaker, not
We
on
should
your
use
answers.
letters.
We should use letters. We did not think this through.
You were
True.
No,
True.
we thought it through for an hour.
But like that just actually proves that we're worse when we're sober because it took us an hour to figure out how to do this, and now that we're drunk, it's like, no, we should have done
We
that.
should have done it this way.
Like,
Well, that's why we're friends.
and this is going live, and everybody's gonna see this and be like, "Wow, you guys are a bunch of fuck ups."
Yeah,
and,
like you
you
guys
know,
are annoying.
No, we're classic.
We're awesome.
classy fuck ups. Classy fuck
Yeah, we are
ups.
classy.
Ugh.
And now I think this is the time where we actually.
I love these people.
I love
Oh, it's that drunk thing that's happening.
Oh, we all love each other.
and I'm gonna actually just
My bangs.
go for
Where's your little
the
cone?
stuff. I hope you don't mind. I'm just actually gonna break into the bullet now.
Wait,
Oh,
there's-
I
absolutely.
feel really.
You want to just break into that? Like,
Yeah, I mean, or the rebel yell because we thought it was the same.
oh
fucking
god,
thing.
no, we didn't. No,
I
we.
cannot believe.
Wait,
No.
give me the rebel yell. I want to see some side by side.
Is this my paper?
That is your
Yours-
paper.
Seth, yours is very obvious.
Disaster.
I cannot. It's like
This is like I wrote words.
I just put like
That's scribbles.
initials, but yeah. I don't
Oh, yeah,
have
Christmas is
like,
actually-
Okay,
later.
so did we all did we? Okay, you thought DC. Okay, man.
All right.
what is happening in life?
I'm
Just don't flip
so-
the table.
so. In
Okay.
the end, let's go ahead and
Hashtag-
tally up.
table flip.
Oh, is there a point system?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little point system right now.
No.
No.
We failed. We all
I mean,
failed.
obviously
There
failed.
There's
are
no
no
winner.
winners and
There's no
losers in
points.
whiskey unless you don't drink whiskey. Then you lose.
I'm gonna let you know a little Top Gun
Sure,
quote
Sam.
here. There's no points for second best. And you know what? You know what? We all failed. There are no points for us. We failed. We did not get these.
We got
We
crown
mixed up.
right.
We got
We
Crown
mixed
Royal.
up. We
There
got
you go.
crown right. We got 1 point out of 4. Like we are failures.
It's okay. It's okay.
Aw.
You know, I do sports.
All right, drink me a drink.
Drink me a drink.
That's a good ending note.
Cheers to me.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Best
Guys.
ending is just drink me a drink.
Drink me a drink.
We need to stop this. This is too
Okay.
much.
Okay, guys.
This is Bullet.
Hashtag the sooner
this
the
is-
cooler.
Okay, this is
Let me throw a little promotion out there. If you guys look up Everything Is Worse Than Whiskey, you're gonna find this gal here, the Queen of Whiskey. Wait,
Oh,
Empress
man.
of Whiskey, the Mistress of
Oh.
Whiskey,
Whiskstress.
the
I don't
Whiskers
know.
of Minstrel. That's the Vain Gloria. Everybody, she's famous
That's a
In-
lie.
I mean, it's true.
in certain circles.
True.
In certain circles, we're all famous.
That's true.
I mean, with me and the cat, I am totally famous.
Aw. Oh, bro, where are
Yeah,
you?
you're.
Come here.
That's true. Well, no, you are too.
Oh.
So,
Drink this whiskey now.
right. So I want to thank everybody in internet land,
Oh, hey.
and once again, I'm
Okay.
Tenebrae.
I'm Vesta. Everything is worse than whiskey. I don't know.
This guy.
.com.
I am Snoosh. Have my birthday.
Oh. Wow.
And apparently the
That was
one,
not anyone's name.
That
Wow.
I
That's
don't
fucking.
think those were words.
No, they weren't words at all.
and the one person who actually seems to be taking care of herself is Crystal.
Crystal is the fucking best.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
like her live music. I'm
Shit.
handling it.
Oh no, she didn't finish her drinks.
Dude.
She drank half of it and gave hers to me. So I've technically had more than anybody.
Yeah, and you're driving.
I only had a lean cuisine before this.
Which for you is
what?
nothing.
We better go get you a burrito.
I have the burrito. I've only had
He always
Guys-
thinks burrito.
okay
though.
guys, it's 6:15. I've only had 2 meals.
We usually have
I've had like
4.
half of one.
Usually
That's like, shut up.
okay. By now I've had 3 and then I go for a 4th meal.
I know.
I've only had 2 meals today, so I'm kind of on an empty stomach. Um
No, it's full of whiskey. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
that's like the
Whiskey
breakfast of
stomach.
I've
champions.
had a whiskey meal.
I've had wine for dinner like a ton of times, so.
Okay. This is my 3rd meal of the
But then you
day.
don't get to drive after.
4th
having
meal,
wine.
I'll probably get tacos. There's a taco place on Sunset near
There's
Crenshaw.
also the same
Crescent
there's-
Heights.
We're going
Right.
Sunset
So-
and Crescent Heights.
There's a good time.
It's called Tacos Way.
He's okay. Seth, this is your separate like.
Like
This
this
is
is
a
like
separate
the
channel.
birding
Yeah.
here.
There's gonna
So
be a,
if
there's gonna be a
wanna
taco
see
burrito
Seth,
vlog.
yeah, Seth got his own blog. It's
Yeah.
what is it?
Snooferito.
Snooferino. Yeah, what?
Snooferito.
Snooferito.
Start that.
I don't want to pay for a
Snooferito.
domain name. It would be snooferito.com. So I'm just gonna go with the free hashtag Snooferito.
You're welcome.
Hashtag
You're welcome.
Snapback Poopercino.
Make it stop.
we're gonna like this is the last toast. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, my glasses are
And
You guys, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry
I
that
love
you
you
joined
guys.
us.
I love
I'm
you guys.
sorry.
It like
Yeah.
started out pretty good, and
What did you
Just
think
things got weird.
it's alcohol. I mean, come on. Really.
It's like
So-
drunk history over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, drunk whiskey history.
I love Bullet. I
I'm
love.
sorry. I wanted to.
I love double.